Yo, sorry guys, I've been literally talking this whole time and my mic has not been on the correct source. So sorry. I said I'm sorry I'm late, and I also said I have updated the POB in the description, which is why I was a little bit late to start. So sorry about that. But I hope everybody's good. Um Hello Abdul. So let's talk about changes quickly. If anyone asks, yes, we got Rakiatas finally. It feels amazing so far. Really, 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 really good. Can't understate it. Which means I've dropped these notes here. So it's 4 points we get back. We don't need any pen because you can't penetrate negative resistances. And we've put 2 points in here for better move speed in the maps. Just put 1 point here because I didn't know what to do with it. And we've taken this as well, acceleration, for the skill speed and the move speed. Just all around goodness. Like skill speed is sick. So don't mind these. I was just testing something secret. A wizard never reveals its tricks. Yo Kelsey, what is up? What is up? How you doing? How you doing? Yo yo yo. What's up, Matt, bro? Yes, so the plan is, guys, I'm going to do like one video. Hello Bruno, welcome everybody. One video where I go over literally everything. So I'll literally go step by step through every single thing. Like, we use this support for this reason, we use this for this reason, we use this for this reason, and so on and so forth. Go into everything in explicit detail, as well as a tree, go into explicit detail. And then I will give an aspirational POB for people that want to keep playing the build and push it further. But I'm getting close to the point where I'm ready to cook something else, probably on Gemling or maybe Tactician or Witch Hunter, or level a new character, I'm not sure. Because the only real thing now is like Headhunter that I'd need to test, but I already know Headhunter would be great, right? And Nick, I need to go. No worries, Abdul. I will catch you tomorrow, bro. Hope you sleep well. So yeah, there'll be one video which will just summarize everything we've tested. And yeah, the only thing I haven't tested, but I know it's viable, is you could go Chaos Immune. You go Chaos Inoculation here. You do spend a lot of points to path up there. And you'd need to drop this, obviously, for the one that gives Energy Shield. But it's better to do that once you got more skill points. Like, I'm 96. You really want to do that if you're like 97. Because there are a couple things you need to drop. But it's not the worst thing in the world, because right, you can drop this. It's 1, 2, 3. You can still use that for like weapon swap points. So you go 1, 2, 3. Drop a few other points elsewhere. And then you still get the jewel socket like as you path up. Because there's like one right there. So you don't actually lose out on the jewel socket and stuff. But yeah. That's the only real thing left to test. I think the build is in a really good spot. I'll show you guys some maps with the new supports. And some bosses too. If I've got enough of I already did Zesht a couple times. I don't know if I have enough to do Zesht quickly. I can show you guys Zesht damage. Boss damage is decent. Probably not as good as like Last Lament. But it's good enough. I need like 11 splinters. I'll just buy them and show you guys.
Let's see if there are any takers.
Let's roll these maps. Rakiata's got expensive. I think I paid 24. Yeah. But yeah, those patch notes were interesting. The change to Gemling. Any reason? No, there's no reason. I think Lament is actually better for bossing, like based on what who was it? I keep forgetting his name. Buri. But also you need to consider, does this build, yes, it kills all pinnacle boss. I've done every boss except for the Uber Arbiter. I will show you. Give me 1 second. Atlas points. I've got all my points, so I've killed every boss, even Arbiter. So you can do all content with this build. Lament's probably better, but it's also like a lot. You have to spend a lot to get that crossbow. We can check together. I'll explain. I'll answer you guys' questions in a sec. Why is this? Oh, why is it so cheap though? Because the fizz rolls low, I guess. Anyways, you can use Lament if you want to use Lament. Would you say it's worth trying to cross a... probably not. When I checked earlier, there were no +2 bolts crossbows that you could get. They're extinct, which is nuts to me. Yeah, you're right, Bruno. They're all corrupted. Should we just check if the uncorrupted price? They're still pretty cheap. I thought it was way more expensive. I dropped one earlier in the league. They were like 7 divans. This thing's come down a lot. Weird. Stone Warrior asking, do you try to keep all attributes the same? The answer is yes. And the reason for that is because of Jack of all trades. Here, you get 2% damage per 5 of your lowest attribute. So the more you scale your lowest attribute, the more damage you get, basically. So you never want to have like a giant gap. You always want to try to keep it as close as possible. Even though strength is the worst attribute for our build, you want to keep them as close as possible. But yeah, out of all of the bosses I've done so far, Arbiter was the easiest. That was with, was that with Rakiatas? I can't even remember. And the hardest boss, for some reason, for me, has been the Expedition boss, because I'm just bad at dodging mechanics. It's cheap because the fizz is low, also the build needs... Oh, you're right, Bruno. They need the gloves, right? For the rage and stuff. What support gems on Galvanic? We're using Iron's Medal for the reload. Ricochet 3 for clear. Elemental Armament for damage. Defy 2 for lucky damage. And Rakiata for the inverted, which we're now going to swap when we do the boss. Sold another bow for 10D. That was... Oh, jeez. Nice.
We that dreamed. We in nightmare. We that are one.
Oh, dude. What am I... Wait. This is a problem. I don't have my quiver. I don't have my quiver equipped, so I can't. Wait, did I vendor my bow? That's on me, guys. I don't know what I just did. I think I vented my bow. Because I was testing something with the quarterstaff, I didn't realize. So I couldn't use Stormcaller. Oh, that's so annoying. I'm gonna have to go back in and do it again. Maybe one of these bows is good. Yeah, it's a bit stupid actually. I'm a bit upset now. I vended my bow. It was a cheap bow anyway, but like... It's not really what I want to happen when I'm in the... trying to showcase the thingy. Oh, God, dude. It's fine, just buy a new one. Oh. Max 10 exalts. Plus 4 to proj. Attack speed. Adds lightning. Adds fizz. That is my bad, guys. This one will do. Not even the gloves. They need rings, helms, boots. With the load that... Oh, I see.
Sure thing.
Oh, there we go.
All the best.
There we go, boys. Oh, God, I cannot believe what I've just done, dude.
Have an order?
I'm out of breach splinters because I've been running Zesht a lot today.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
It's fine, it's fine. You know the stupid thing is it ate my omen of amelioration and you don't even lose XP for dying in boss fights. How stupid is that, by the way?
Have an order? I'll post it right away.
Best boss for loot? The answer for that is normally what costs the most to run. And the answer to that is the expedition guy. I'm guessing the flask is worth a lot. I'm guessing Svalin's probably worth a lot. But personally, if you like bossing, I think running Zesht is really good because you get a lot of breach rings. What am I doing? You get a lot of breach rings, and breach rings can be like mega money. If you get like Added lightning, added fizz, added cold, and then like all res and attributes or something, then you're actually laughing. Okay, now we do it for real, guys. Server's lagging. He'll be fine though. And believe it or not, Zesht doesn't drop a lot of like really expensive stuff. But if you get the amulet, the Acquire the Storm with level 20 light, level 20 skill, the skill that it grants, that's a lot of money. Like 5 or 6 divines, I think. Yeah, that true. That sorry, that too. A controlled metamorphosis with good rolls also can be good. Okay. Okay, I can just shoot my arrows at least, so we know that that works.
We that dreamed. We in nightmare. We that are one.
That was my bad. I didn't swap to shock burst rounds, so I shot him with this a couple times, which is just bad by me, but anyway. That thing's worthless. I've already dropped it a couple times. But yep, that's Zesht 3. Yeah. I'm using it in Galvanic Shards. I just gem swap when I do bosses.
What is it?
Have an order?
Wait, before the... Wait, did I? Let me rewind the stream. Bro, you're right. You're right. You're right. I did rewind. You're right, Kelsey. I literally that damage was without any pen. Wait, now we need to test. Now we need to do it with the correct support. We need to do the correct support now to compare how quick.
What's new?
Bro, I didn't even realize. If you didn't say anything.
I'll post it right away.
That's funny. That's funny. let's go again with the. Hopefully, I don't ape out again and do that. Okay, now I need to gem swap. I need to gem swap. I need to gem swap. Bro, Kelsey, you took the words out of my mouth. Like, why not fork? Ricochet is a lot better from what I've tested since yesterday. I was using fork. Ricochet is so much better when you've got a lot of proj for mapping. You can test it out yourself because you don't get the damage penalty. You don't get the damage penalty on the proj. In like for really dense content, it's much better. Because you can proc with what do you mean? Proc what? Bro, Bruno. Dude, I thought I was going... I literally thought I was going schizophrenic. Like, I'm pushing right click. I'm wondering where's the arrows. I'm panicking. I'm trying to get a bow in so I can at least do the boss. And then I die. What a bozo. What a bozo I am. I can sell one of my divines and we can do Arbiter. I can show you the Arbiter damage if you guys want to see Arbiter. Arbiter's got nice drops too. Okay. Rakiata. Shock Burst. Swap to Shock Burst. We're good. We're good now.
We that dreamed. We in nightmare. We that are one. We
I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good damage. Definitely faster, I think.
Ooh, better than coin.
Damn, dude. Never drops anything good, this guy. Right, let's go see if we got any money in here.
What is it?
Hail.
What? Ah, it's not as good as it looks like.
Have an order?
You still need to kill your
Sure someone will
T3.
want that.
Yo, no problem. No problem. Matt, I appreciate it, bro. I know you said you were tired, bro, so if you can't stick around, that's cool. I appreciate you showing your face in here. You think your damage is kind of low? You need a crossbow? Yeah, try and get your crossbows are very important. It's like all your damage. It was faster, but I think you see the thing is, Kelsey, I think I don't know what his resistance is, because I think pinnacle bosses have, rather than resistances, I think they have just like toughness, which is just damage reduction. So it doesn't matter how much penetration you have, because that first time I killed him with no pen at all, which tells me that him as a pinnacle boss, he probably doesn't have much resistance. I can check on PoE DB. if they've got the numbers. Zesht. Yeah, I've got his stats here. Yeah, you see he's got 75 all res, 75, 75, 0. So I don't think it's that noticeable because he doesn't have that high of a resistance. If he had higher res and it got inverted, it would be more noticeable. Let's check these rings out. Garbage. T1 flat lightning. I'll maybe keep this. I don't know. Oh, this is cool. I already got one though. Okay, dead. Yeah, you're right, Bruno. You're right. That's let's do that, shall we?
Yes.
Wait, let me do the rings first. One thing at a time. Damn, the flat fizz is nice, but everything else is bad. 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 Wait, not bad. I'll chaos orb that one. You can, Bruno, but only if it's not fractured, because it keeps the mod on the fractured base. I tried it earlier. So if you have a fractured base, like a failed fracture, and you want to move it onto another thing, it's always going to stay on the fractured base.
Have an order?
Bye. Let's get a Gemini, shall we? Yep. That prefix and... Nice. Oh, it's on the wrong base. Kept the wrong base. Anyway. What I want to do, if you guys are interested, is I got these boots today, which are a nice upgrade. I mean, the energy shield boots, I just realized, so they're not really a nice upgrade, but 35 ms. Because these are quite easy to craft from here. Right? Because what you do is you get this one. Essence will only remove a suffix, right? Then you use this Essence of the Abyss, which will remove the attribute requirements. And then you're left with a essence of the thingy. You then use a greater of the ancient thingy, and then double exalt and reveal. But I don't know if I want to. Now that I realize what base it is, I'm probably just going to leave them for now. Just... Do you guys want to see an arbiter?
All right, your order is registered.
Actually, wait, why am I deleting currency? Oh, whatever. Just run some maps. Oh yeah, I was gonna chaos spam this, wasn't I? Watch this.
See to it. This keeps your
Okay, change the role.
check.
And it's dead. Nice.
I'll do you proud.
Big F, Bruno. I got a bitrate warning. Apparently I need to turn my bitrates up, which is new. Okay, let's just do some maps. So you guys can see how Rakiata is working in maps. Feels good. Oh, hate this map. So I heard that too, but I actually feel it more in maps and not with bosses from my testing so far. Like I actually just one-shot everything now. Res and like tap, 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 tap. Everything does with one tap. Tap, tap, tap. It's big. I can take Rakiata's out and you'll be able to see the difference immediately. See, I'm literally tapping like one time. I mean, it's not the most juiced map in the world. Now that's a good question, Kelsey. I'll be honest. Probably not. But you gotta put your currency somewhere, right? So it's hard to say. Like what I'm gonna do after this map, I'll do a simulacrum because simulacrums are tough, and that will be a real test. I haven't failed the simu yet, but they get really hard. So yeah, Bruno's right. Bruno's right. If you have 24D, get yourself an all T1 ring and get a Calandra's touch and reflect the ring. That's the best thing to do. But I'm still gonna use Rakiata's. Yeah, exactly, just like Bruno said. Where is he? Okay, that's my bad. I've never fought these bosses before. You'd love to see. Yeah, sorry, Kelsey. I was meant to go earlier, like live a bit earlier, but the patch kind of messed my plans around a bit, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I'm also like giga tired myself, to be honest. Let's do simu. After I failed that map, we're completely dry on XP, right? So it doesn't matter if we die. Honestly, just skill issue. That map, I think that map probably would have had some Fizz's Chaos, which is probably why I died. Wait. I do sounds off. Yeah. I'll be good though. Like, I probably won't stream for very long today. Get proper sleep. Start the stream earlier tomorrow. Yep, we are all cooked indeed. You've got to be cooked to be playing a Gemling, let's be honest. Any world you could show what you would tap in looking for a crossbow? Yep. Do you mean to craft or to just buy one, Jacka? Like, do you want to craft it yourself or do you just want to buy a crossbow? Ready-made. I think this could be a really good Delirium farmer. Because the Delirium bosses actually die easier. Because the Galvanic damage is not from the projectiles, it's from the beams. To buy. Yeah, so to buy, you can go market panel, you go Gemini, you go stat filters, you got loads, explicit 2, gain as lightning, gain damages extra lightning, onslaught, and then you want attack skills. You want it 6, and you search, and people have been buying them obviously. Whoops, because there were like 3 for 10 divines earlier, and they've been bought. But I also need to warn you guys. This one's kind of bad because it's like T5 is awful. I wonder if he used an ancient jawbone or if just a normal jawbone. And like, this is not worth 110. But yeah, that's what I would tap in. Worst case, how much is 1 bolt? Okay. What about without onslaught? Damn. I don't know. I think when you like, I'm a bit concerned now because with the way prices are looking. Another thing is Fubgun is now doing 0 to hero crossbow Deadeye. Which means it's going to be scary for us because you're now having to compete with Fubgun and Fubgun viewers for crossbows. Yeah, I think that's probably why as well, Yuri. Yeah, there's just no crossbows. It's a weird time. But don't worry, guys. My plan is after I make the final guide on this build, I'm going to cook up another build on either Gemling or on the same Ascendancy, and I'm going to try and make it like as cheap as possible. Like a 5 divine build. Because I've got some ideas of some stuff that I think could be really sick on a 5D budget. So that's the plan next. Yep, Wiseman would probably play something else. The problem is with Merc, you're kind of forced into going crossbows. Somewhat. Not necessarily true, because you can go quarterstaff, or spears even. There's a lot of spear support on the side of the tree. But I'm gonna cook something, trust me guys. I'll cook something fun. And then if you guys get bored of this, then you can try my new builds. But I do want to at least do one more build on Gemling. I have a couple of ideas. We believe. Thank you, bro. And also, guys, thank you very much for all of your support. I really appreciate it. Like the likes on the videos and the comments and stuff from you guys is amazing. And you guys being in the live is much appreciated. Thorns build? Yeah, Bruno. Thorns build with cast on dodge. We could be eating. I was talking to Bloodlust today about some build ideas, and I was like, "Yo, do you think I could make cast on dodge work?" And he was like, "Nah." And then he was like, "Yeah, maybe on a Thorns build. You do some shenanigans." Thorns just seems so clunky to me. I'm extremely interested in Incinerate, dude. Ever since I read that article from Fub and Rutu saying Incinerate could be good on Gemling, it got my attention. I think there's only like 3 people playing it. Thank you. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, Kelsey. I'm nothing without you guys, so.
Too shabby.
I'm glad that I'm able to like help some people who maybe have had like a bad league start rolled into bait builds. I've seen a lot of them. A lot of baits. Galvanic Shards builds too. Yeah, Infernalist Incinerate I've seen. I understand why they say Incinerate would be good on Gemling because of the move speed penalty, reduced costs. It's got decent gem scaling as well. So I can see it, I see it. I see the vision. And yo, I'm gonna, as a thank you for you guys in the stream, if this lets me, I'm gonna do something I'm not supposed to do, and I'm probably gonna regret. But I'm going to give you guys my Megalomaniac search. If it works. It does work. As a thank you for you guys being in my stream, that is my Megalomaniac search. Open that, keep that on live search at all times, and buy anything that looks good. The 2 ones that are up for 5D are average. Is it? Sorry. Yo, what's up, Anush? Bro, is there a way to make sure you get the desired base when combining? No, it's just luck, Anush, unfortunately. Well, also, I honestly like it's. Yeah, it is a cool skill. So that's my Megalomaniac search filter, guys, for trade. The things that are on there are all useful. And then aside from useful stuff, it's also got some nodes that are annoying to path to, right? So like this is a bit annoying to path to because these 2 are average. This is very annoying to path to because these are kind of shit. This is a bit annoying to path to. This you do want to path to this. So, and it's also got all of these nodes here, right? Because if you put the Megalomaniac in, that gives you one of these skills, you're just getting 1 skill point back for free that you can put somewhere else. Then there's a couple of other like nice ones like this, not that. Mark for death. Culling strike against enemies you mark. So this will help with bossing. You Voltaic mark, and then you get Culling strike. So yeah, that's my Meglo. I have it on live search all the time. All of the stuff that's in there is good. Because you really want to get a Meglo with like 2 useful passives on, not just one. I'm sure one of those Meglo owners is in the Discord and is going to go and change the price. But even those 2 5D ones are decent. I would say be careful with like how much you spend on the Meglo. I think 5 Divines is like a sweet spot. So those 5D ones are decent for sure. Ah, chill ground. Yeah, I agree with you, Bruno. Like, I got quite lucky. Because mine's the Great Boar and Immortal Infamy. Immortal Infamy is not great, but it's definitely better than nothing. Because we need the Recover on Kill. Which is worth about 15 spirit in terms of like aura power. So... Because Great Ball gives you 100 flat life, which is sick. It's so good when you scale it up with all the percentage that we get as well. Not bad, not bad, not bad. The last few waves is when it gets a little bit tricky. My issue with I was just gonna say, dude, my issue with Delirium is the visual clarity. Like, I can't see what the fuck is going on. I think we still made profit on that anyway. I'm gonna go back in. I couldn't see Kosis. And then he was on the other side and then he just one-shot me. Classic. I think we still made profit though. Obviously not as much as we should have.
I'll post it right away.
Maybe not quite profit.
Can I help?
Let's get splinters. Honestly worth it.
I'll post it right away.
How many splinters do I have? Yeah.
Can I help? All right. Your order is registered.
This should fill quickly, hopefully. Let me go back in and hopefully I see him. How can we do physical damage over lightning? Because your physical gets converted to lightning through the skill. So Galvanic Shards converts 60% of fizz to lightning, right? That's the shot. That's the projectiles, and then the beam is 100% fizz to lightning. So if you scale fizz, you're doing 40% fizz, and then 60, like it's taking 100% of the fizz value, 60% of that fizz is turning into lightning, and the rest of that 40 is applied as physical, right? Which means if you have 100 physical damage, you're dealing 100 damage, of which 60 is fizz and 40 is lightning. Whereas if you only had 100 lightning damage, you would only be doing 40% of that 100 in terms of the projectile damage. But what we care about is the beam. So the beam converts fizz to lightning anyway. So added fizz and added lightning are the only ways to really scale that. If that makes sense. That's why fizz is better. I'm gonna... Oh, the camera can't zoom out more. Hopefully you guys have had fun this league so far. It's been really fun for me. It's probably the most fun I've had in PoE too. Yo, XVMW, give me 1 second. I'll be honest, guys. I think the play in Simu might be Fork rather than Ricochet. Not gonna lie. Can I show you one crossbow and you could tell me if it can be good? It's 600. If you link it in game, for sure. My name is they gave us Sprint. You can see it here. If you just link it to me in game, I'll take a look. Because I think the PS is screwing me a little bit. Hit and chill temp chain map. Yep. See you next week, brother. I thought they were gonna nerf temp chains in this hot fix, but I guess that's something they want us to solve for now. Dude, I had a chicken burger. Yeah, 8496. Bruno's right. Bruno knows. Okay. Okay, first of all, what build are you playing, XVM? Tell me if it can be good. So you got T1 flat lightning, which is good. T3 flat cold, which is okay. So your prefixes are okay. You bought it for 30x. Oops. I don't understand this attack speed. Why doesn't it have a tier? Is it because it's essenced? Fun and yeah, real. Let's talk emoji. What build are you playing, XVM? Because that will help me decide like what you're looking for. Oh, you just need levelable proj. Yeah, you can get that guaranteed. You can guarantee that, dude. There's an omen that says your next perfect essence removes a suffix only, so you use that omen and then you just essence and then it's a 1 in 3. Right, so where's your crossbow? So it's either going to remove attribute requirements, mana per enemy killed. Both of these are terrible. I wanted something with load. So you're going to struggle to get additional bolts, and I think you need 82 to get loads 2 bolts. I can swap. Yeah, so XVM, you need the omen. I'll show you after the simulacrum. After, if you want to wait till after the simu, I can show you what you do. You can get +6 attacks guaranteed. And onslaught, actually. Like, that's annoying because he just jumped across the whole screen to slam.
Are you trying to cleanse yourself of me?
No, that's a decent crossbow. You did well. You did well. You said like 20x, that's not bad at all. If that increased damage, elemental damage with attacks was percentage physical damage, you would have been like super happy. I think... Yo, big up Christian for the sub. I appreciate that. Thank you for subscribing. You could probably craft the Gemini crossbow, like a budget one. I can show you how to do it. Because you can buy Gemini crossbow base, magic, with with a T1 flat lightning prefix or T1 percentage fizz prefix. Then you essence for T3 flat fizz. Then you desecrate prefix, and then you finish your suffixes with the essence. I'll show you exactly how to do it. And you probably get a better crossbow than that. You don't like the Gemini base? Well, then you can do it on any base you want. Any base. I can be wrong because I've seen that Galvanic. Yeah, Galvanic has 1 ammo each. It sucks to play with 1 bolt. I think everyone in here will tell you how terrible it feels. If anyone's watching that, you sent yours in global? I'll take a look. Global 8496. Yes, pretty much. Pretty much XVM. Would those 2 in percentage light be a huge upgrade? Yes, you don't have any T1 prefixes. It's not bad. The scary thing is that this is already desecrated, so I would honestly not craft on this. I would just keep this as it is because it's really not bad. And then try save up for a base to craft on. Keep that. Don't worry about, because like omens of light and stuff are expensive. You don't want an omen of light on something that's not at least like all T1. In my opinion, anyway. Because you're already spending multiple divines on the craft. Like, you cannot be cheap on any step, in my opinion. It's control. You hold down control, Nate. I'm pretty sure. I'll test it quickly. Wait, how do I get to my stash? I can't get to my stash. Bruh. What kind of coding is this, GGG? What can I use? Like oh, sorry, it's the shift key. So you right click, you hold down shift, and you go and you can just click as many times as you want. Like I'll do it on a map for you. Like here, right? Exalt, hold down shift, and you can just keep clicking.
Do you not wonder what tugs at the strings of fate?
1 second, I'll read that in a second. I read lightning to cold conversion, which is all I've seen so far.
My pockets are full.
Lightning to cold. Pandemonium amulet with 90% cold pen. Focus damage to frozen. For which skill XVM? Because I don't think anyone in this game can be wrong, and I think everyone like thinking and wanting to try things is great, but can I ask why? I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'll just tell you my thoughts. I just want to know your reason for like wanting to convert to cold. Is it because you like Herald of Ice explosions, or I saw I got a whisper as well, don't worry.
Quick on my feet.
Well, I do this stuff when I get back. Oh, the 3 dragon helmets. Galvanic for instant freeze, load fragments. So you want to use Galvanic, and you want to use fragmentation rounds, right? Is that what you're saying? What do we think of this? Yikes, that T6 fire is... The T2 fizz is so nice, by the way. That T6 fire is sad. But it's not terrible. It's not terrible. Damn, this would be super nice if that crit damage bonus was loads 2 bolts. This thing would be so nice. So the thing is with like, I like cold conversion, right? But not converting lightning to cold, personally, because shock is the strongest element in the game. So more often than not, you want to convert your fire or cold to lightning because you can shock. So if there's a way you can get your cold damage to shock, which I think you said use 3 dragons, right? I don't know if 3 dragons lets you do that. But if you get away for your cold damage to shock, then yes, go for it. For sure. But also you need to just play what's fun. I need to try and keep them on my screen. Oh my god, did you guys see how close it was? Yikers, yikers, yikers. That was scary. Whisper the Brotherhood. Where's my unique? Brother, no megalomaniac. Are you serious? Yeah, but then you lose a ring slot, right? Rings are super valuable. How many DPS? Tooltip is 29,000, but that doesn't really count the penetration from this, so... And it doesn't count the lucky damage, so... I part the building damage, galvanic damage per beam is 320,000. And we shoot 1 beam per projectile, and we have 12 projectiles, so that is I don't know, like 4 million a shot or something. Something like that.
Go on.
This is 1C, dude. Damn. You're welcome, dude. Let me just ID these things.
What is it?
Damn, dude. This is so close to being useful. Definitely worth a chaos orb.
The product of your arrogance.
Hey man, do you have some leveling gear? I'm trying to play builds. I don't think. It's all like high level stuff, dude. I like it with my builds, but I have it spec'd for faster reload. Yeah, you can do that. You can do nimble reload if you want. That's also fine. It's a preference thing, right?
Check back soon.
Awesome, Bruno. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for coming in and saying hello, bro. I appreciate it as always. Always good to see you in the chat. Let me show you how to craft a what I would do if I need to craft a crossbow on like a super tight budget, right? So go market panel, go Gemini, crossbow, go adds lightning. I think the 90 is T1. Item rarity magic. Okay, it's not T1. 110? No. 150? No. 190? 180? Okay, mega expensive. I'll have a look at your link in a sec. Nate, don't worry, bro. You just keep dropping this lower and lower. 150. Is there an ice? There is. There is. I can't think of the name. Okay, lightning is expensive. What about fizz? I think 90 is T1 fizz, right? Nope, I'm tripping. You linked it in global? I'll have a look quickly. Yeah, I looked at this one, dude. It's decent. It's just unfortunate about that crit damage. If that crit damage was 2 reloads, this would be perfect. Also, by the way, you might want to... You probably get more damage by putting in Thaindel's Rune of Spring. Yeah, you definitely got a deal there. But I'll show you what I would do though, because I'm not done looking. I'm not done looking. Wait, no, you don't actually want this because you can guarantee this with an essence. You can guarantee T3. So let's look at increased physical damage then, percentage, because that's the hardest to roll. See that 25x here, right? Oof. Six minutes ago. Do I have 25x? Yeah, they're a div each, but they're a div each for a reason, because they're like mega damage increase for you. All right. I don't have. Let me. Let me try do this so I can just show you guys. I'm sure I have some of these from earlier. No? What do you mean I don't have? Those gotta be something, right?
Oh, it's you.
Goodness gracious.
I'll fill
Alrighty
that
then.
in as soon as I can.
Okay. Let's craft a crossbow using this. Or we tried to anyway.
Oh, it's you. Have an order?
So 25x for this. Yeah, thank you, Nerd. It's a good point that you raised for sure. Okay. There's an essence that guarantees fizz. Upgrades magic to rare. Right. And you get T3 flat fizz. Then what I would do is get the essence. Sorry, you get one of these. Remove. So, while this is active in your inventory, your next perfect or corrupted essence will remove only a suffix, right? So you get one of these.
Let's see if there are any takers.
Then you get the omen that guarantees a desecrated prefix. Yeah. And then you just get a jawbone, normal one. And you're gonna get the essence, this one. So you're gonna do, it's gonna add a prefix. Sorry, we need to do this first. Mind you, this could still slam a, I guess it's not guaranteed. 0% chance for combinator, that's funny. Okay, so this isn't foolproof. Because this can still... We need to fill suffixes. We need to fill the suffixes, right? Let me just think about this, guys. One sec. So, we fill the suffixes. If we fill the suffixes, we're guaranteed a disco prefix. This guarantees that the essence removes... So it can only remove the suffix to add the prefix. So yeah, we need to fill the suffixes. So suffix. Add only suffixes.
Yes?
You get a greater result.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
You get an... double exalt. Right. So, guaranteeing suffixes, guaranteeing 2 slam. And it's terrible. Like, absolutely terrible. Which is fine. So now we guarantee the essence will only remove a suffix. And we use this, which guarantees that Mark of the Beast becomes a prefix. Or Mark of the Abyssal Lord is a prefix, right? And now we've got 2 empty suffixes. Now we do this. We do this. Oh wait, it's going to remove... It removes the beast thing anyway. So now we've got a higher tier prefix. And we've got doo-doo suffixes, right? So we can unveil. You could reroll Omen 2 if you wanted to, but I'm not going to. Just because this is a example, right? Grenade damage or penetrate fire damage. They're both like, these are all bad. So I would re-roll here, but let's just take this just for fun. It's T1 at least, right? But you'd want something else, so you would re-roll there. If you were doing it for yourself. And then what you do is your prefixes are done and you just need to do your suffixes. So you're going to keep one of the suffixes. So unfortunately the 2 that we have here are bad. So now what you would do is you would greater exalt again. So I'll just normal exalt for fun. And we get like T8 life per enemy killed. But pretend that that was a greater exalt, right? Then you go and you get your Essence of Battle. Perfect. Right. Which is like 32. Which is going to remove a mod and add a mod. Right. It's guaranteed to remove a prefix. Because sorry. It's guaranteed to remove a suffix because it cannot remove a prefix. Because your prefixes are full. It cannot remove a prefix to add another suffix. It has to be 3/3 at all times. So all it's going to do is re-roll. So then, at this point, you battle, perfect essence of battle, and then you do the onslaught one, whatever it's called. In fact, you onslaught first. You onslaught first because it's the cheaper one. It's like I'll buy this just as an example. See, so now we got onslaught. And then you would use the all skills one. You'd buy this, you'd slam. 1 in 3 that you're sad, right? But even if you miss, doesn't matter because you can just do it again. And then that's it. And then you've got yourself a T1 fizz, T3 flat fizz, a T1 unveil, 1 random suffix, and +6 and onslaught. Done. And that was less than a divine we just spent to make this, by the way. So that's what I would do. That's a budget craft. I don't even... I'll price this. I don't think it's worth much. I'll put it up for like... I kind of just want to get my money back, so I'll put it up for like 120. I'm pretty sure someone buys that for 120. Your dream prefix, yeah. So yeah, that's how you do it, guys. So get T1, any prefix you want. T1 increased fizz percent, T1 flat lightning. You use the essence for Mad to guarantee T3 flat. You make sure the suffixes are full. And then you mark the beast for the prefix. And yeah. I'm sorry, I'm tired. I can't recite the instructions. But if you guys need to refer back, then just rewind the VOD. But yeah. That way you can craft yourself a nice little starter crossbow for less than 1D. on whatever base you want, right? So hopefully that's helpful for you guys. Right, 1 or 2 maps, guys, then I think it's time for me to count sheep, I reckon. I would love to get to the Nameless Seer, I'm not gonna lie. My headhunter's in there. Let's try. Oh wait, Ricochet is what I want. I would use Folk for Simulacrums, just FYI guys. I think it's better. Dude, someone commented on how do you unlock maps? You talking about these things? This thing. Oh, there's a citadel. Because if you're talking about these, you're supposed to do something around them. But someone in chat told me that some of them are bugged. So you need to do the maps around them and activate the stone things, I think. That's what I've been told. I don't mean to shame anyone, but someone just commented on one of my videos saying, why do you use +6 to attacks and not +6 to projectiles, since Galvanic Shards is a projectile skill? Who's gonna tell him, guys? Who's gonna tell him? Yo, my Omen of Light's in here. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't have an issue with people asking, right? It's better to ask, than to just blindly believe people or whatever, right? And I have a lot of patience for people in PoE because the community at large is, like pretty negative, not welcoming to new players. Even I'm a new player. I think I only have like 400 hours in PoE 2 and like 2,000 hours in PoE 1 maybe. So I'm not like a veteran. But I do love helping new players though, so. You think PoE 2 is better? I think PoE 2 has the potential to be better. They've got a really good foundation. They just need to add more content, which they'll do. But PoE 1 is my beloved. But I understand why people might not like it or like much prefer. PoE 2 is much for me to learn. Yeah, the combat's awesome in PoE 2. The combat's really nice. You were going to quit, but I got you. Ah, nice, dude, nice. We never quit. We only take short breaks, right? Well, I nearly died to some random degen. This must have some absolutely terrible mods. Oh, I hate this boss. Yo, who else hates this boss? Yo, Profound. I'll answer you. I'm dead, question mark. Brother, I got hit by temp chains. Are you getting so many attributes? I followed the build, which I will show you where my attributes are coming from in a second, bro. Don't panic. We'll sort it out. You should definitely not have 100. You maybe don't have an Astramentus. Do you have an Astramentus? Amulet? This is the most annoying map boss in the whole game. Oh, dude, just delete bosses with phases from the game. Oh, dude, I'm actually going to just punch my monitor. I swear to God, I wasted 2 minutes trying to kill that thing to get hit with temp chains. Anyways, I'm not gonna get upset about it. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I switch up because you won't get much damage. Yeah, you need Astramentus is a lot. This is 120 attributes, which gets scaled up as well. Like, look, if I take it off, I lose so much. So, attributes from rings, 30, strength, 32, 38, 38. You get all attributes from your helmets. You get attributes from your gloves too, 25, 24. This gives you attributes, more attributes from your rings. I've got dex on my boots. And then just copy the tree and you'll be fine. Ragosa. Remind me to never, ever, ever do this map. We did get level 20 skill gem though.
Yes.
Price check. Jeepers.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Do you guys know the trick about getting a 5 link, by the way? Because I can tell you guys, if not,
The unrighteous will
you can get a 5 link. Well, I mean, perfect jewelers are cheap, but like you can get a 5 link early in the game for less. Damn, this I have died the most on this stream than any other stream. And it's since I've used Rakiata's flow. Maybe it is bait. It definitely doesn't feel like it's giving me as much of a damage boost as it says. But that's why you test, right? You don't take people's word, you test it for yourself. Got DC Pepe hands. Yeah, I think Rakiata's is bait, guys. I'll be totally honest. Probably just better to get 10 on the tree and chill. Hang on, I scratch my nose. It's definitely bugged or does not feel as strong as POB is making it out to be. I'll be honest. I don't know if it's something to do with damage calculation or... You like Leopold's? No Nova shots? I've used it. It's definitely good, but I prefer to be able to aim to shotgun for rares. Otherwise, you have to shoot rares like a couple more times. I'd rather just shoot the rares like 2 times and they die. But I've mapped with Nova Proj. Excellent. Yeah, I agree. It is total brain off, which is nice. For sure. All right. Well, it was a fun stream, guys. I hope you enjoyed that little crafting session. I hope you enjoyed watching me die. Forget that I don't have a bow and arrow in my offhand. I mean, my weapon set too. It has been fun, for sure. We made a bit of currency too. Not bad. I didn't know I had this in here. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed as always. It's a pleasure streaming to you guys. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll stream tomorrow. Try to do a bit of an earlier one, as I promised. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll see you guys later, and hope you guys drop a bunch of divines. Take care, guys.